So normally I wouldn't review something like this, but I just want to give a couple thoughts and comments about this scope that I picked up. Now, first of all, it has a 1-inch tube. It has quarter-minute adjustments with a mil-dot reticle, so it doesn't match. It's shipped to you with rings, and again, it's a 1-inch tube, and those rings have dovetail, which I hate. I just can't stand that airgun companies especially promote 1-inch tubes as well as dovetail. That's real old technology. It's got the little see-throughs on the underside for your irons, just old, slotted screws. That's just not the future of optics. But there's some redeeming factors here, and there's some things that tell me that for the airgun market and just optics market in general, there's probably some good stuff to come. Looking forward, I can see some features on the scope that are, slightly redeeming. So first of all, for a $30 scope, guys, this comes with a focus on the bell there that goes from a little bit below 10 yards all the way up to, they call it an infinity. I've tested it out to about 300 yards just looking through it, and it is functional. It does clear up that image pretty well. It's rather touchy, I'll say. It's rather touchy. It's a little grindy. It doesn't feel super smooth, but it's a $30 scope with a functional focus. And I couldn't get my my camera to focus here. There's a depth of field issue or something. So here's a picture of the reticle. It's a functional mil-dot reticle, and this allows me to get my airgun out to about 80 yards, a little more than that actually, if I pump it up a little more on this little 10-pump Benjamin 397S. And it's really cool to be able to have something for $30 as a backup scope. Still has mil-dots. The glass clarity is not terrible. Comparing things to even 5 or 10 years ago, guys, we're getting feature sets and materials that are just better and better than what they used to be. And years ago, the glass clarity here for a scope for $30 would have been absolute garbage, and you would have been looking through a sub 1-inch tube, one of those cheap Walmart scopes or something from Tasco. But this, if this is an indication of where the market is going, I'm actually quite happy. I'm shooting on a 2-inch target at 40 yards here, and I'm making repeat hits. It holds its zero just fine. It's a little bit long for what it is, but that magnification range, the feature sets, the fact that it does at least come with rings, and it has a mil-dot reticle with the ability to focus the image. This is a good sign for the future of optics, because if the lowest of the low quality optics are coming with this kind of thing, that means that we're going to start seeing the prices drop on higher quality scopes with those types of features. There's going to be more competition, and this bodes well for everyone in the gun market.